Alright, everybody, we have a game recommendation from somebody saying that this is a very cool game that they want to show off. So let's choose this, the perspective of Sam in this Seven Wonders Duel game. So we have Arena sorry, Pantheon and Agora. And the first choice of the game, I would imagine the right answer is to pick Korea Julia. So Sam's picking Korea Julia, and then Sam's going to keep this property fraud. And what do they return to the remaining conspiracy goes back on the deck. I know we don't even get to see what the remaining conspiracy is, unfortunately. Okay, that's just how the game goes, I guess. All right, and then Moses gets taken, grabbing the decree token. Ooh, so this is a very interesting game. I'm glad they sent it to me. Anytime you got Knossos versus Korea Julia, that's an exciting game. Two very powerful wonders. So Sam's going to start. Sam's going to take, I would imagine, avoiding the getting close to this mythology token of Egyptian. Maybe they're going to take Claypool. Interesting. So you go for the wood. I've never understood that, the spending a coin for the wood. Alright, and their opponent takes the clay reserve. Well, then that means that taking the apothecary allows them to grab the mythology token, but maybe they're thinking, well, I don't want to be out with not having military, or not having clay. Besides, I need clay to build the Colossus, is probably what Fritz is thinking. And Sam's thinking, I just need one clay for Courier Julia. Okay, so Fritz is going to get to be able to put Raw close to themselves. And with 2 extra turns, they could really make that happen. Piraeus and Temple of Artemis. You know, I really like the wonders of Fritz. Knossos, Temple of Artemis, Piraeus. Love those. And there's only 1 extra turn from Sam. Fritz is likely going to have Sam on the ropes throughout this game. Okay, using the guard tower. Interesting. Didn't want to. Using the guard tower to power up that conspiracy. And then now Fritz is just pushing in science, and they have 2 of the 6 that they need to win. It's exciting. Okay. Sip my Oreo flavored Coke Zero. Alright, and then wonder what divinity they're gonna put down. Okay. Well, if close to the opponent. I don't know if you include Agora. Probably Zeus. I think Zeus close to the opponent. Alright. Then our very first politician is grabbed, and it's a conspirator, or senator is grabbed, and it's a conspirator. They get to put a cube anywhere. Choose to fight in that Senate chamber before we grab this politician left section senator. And that's allowing Fritz to take their 3rd of 6 science symbols. Sam's now finally has a yellow card to compete with Fritz's, but Fritz didn't have enough coins. Well, they only had 1 coin. They didn't want to. The first senator you get is 0 coins, so why didn't they just take it? I guess having only 1 coin in the left Senate area wouldn't have given them much goodness. So then now, why would they have chosen to discard that senator? Maybe it's not worth it to them. They're just going straight science. They've got a plan that they need. All right. Rich grabbed a brown resource, the stone. Sam taking the press on 1 coin, plus 1 coin. I'd imagine if anybody's gonna go with military, it'd probably be Bridge. Bridge, probably. He's gonna try to do military. They've got the extra turns. They've got Colossus. Um, they're doing good, grabbing mainly yellow cards to be able to get coins later on. So they're trying my new beatdown strategy of yellow green, but that's really only works for generally works for the Pantheon only games. Rich is going to take a Senate action. Finally, their first Senate action, but I know why they're doing it. They're trying to take this decree token and make it good combat against them. Okay, using property fraud, they're going to get their second blue card, which is going to be really useful. And then when you have two blue cards, then your politician actually works a little bit better. So being careful only grabbing those politicians when you can get something really good out of it, either a really good chamber or two cubes. Okay, so that's why they use the property fraud there. That makes sense. And Sam's obviously a very experienced player. You see that you go on him. I'm thinking that that's why Sam did that. Okay. Then I got just taking both Senate areas rather than doubling down on one of them. And they got to see the hidden one at the start. Alright, now Fritz probably placed Raw close to himself. Ooh, okay, so they're using Piraeus to go again. That was a bad move, I think. Well, they were doing it so they could take the fourth science symbol. But now Sam is going to be able to go first in the next age. They're going to be able to first discard this card for some coins. Then will they be able to have enough? They'll be at 5 coins. Then if they use Curia Julia, they could try to grab Raw from him. It'll be interesting how this plays out. But it wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was with Fritz doing that. They got their last science they needed. Now they're at a really good chance of getting theology, which is going to be 2 more extra turns. I think it's fine. So like we said, now Sam's at 5 coins. Ooh, this is exciting stuff. This game was sent to me on August 22nd, so I'm only a month late on it. If you want to send me games via my email, that would be great if you can find the email. I don't know how Fritz found my email, but he found it, and so if you do the detective work to find my email, then you can send them my way. I'm sure I have it somewhere. I don't know where I put it. All right, so Sam is going to choose himself to start this age. He sees Raw right there. He's gonna take Tanit, of course, so that he can yeah, I was right there. So he can take Raw on the next turn. Okay, and then steal now did he know that Tanit was out there? Sam did know that Tanit was out there. Fritz did not know. And there's nothing that Fritz can do about it now except for try to reveal something good for himself. He's gonna reveal a Senate area. And if you take the Raw from me, I'll take the Senate area things. Potentially the thinking, I don't know. Okay, interesting. Instead of taking Raw, he uses an extra turn to get 6 more coins. So now he's got way too many coins. Revealing another science. Why not just take Raw and take Temple of Artemis? I don't understand that. And you kind of wasted a chance at getting a conspirator. What was the deal with this? Okay, just hiding all the science cards. But what about Raw, though? Raw's still there. Ah, wow, Sam, why did you do that? I don't understand. I would never have done that. Okay, educate me, please. Why not just go for Raw immediately? Take Temple of Artemis. Do you not have the resources for Temple of Artemis? No, Temple of Artemis would have been free for you. That's an extra turn. You pay 8 coins to get an extra turn, then you have more options later on. and you give them a science card, and that science card would give them theology. So them discarding a card because they couldn't afford that science, and then you found a way to take away all those science. Now they're just going to use. Oh, I guess it is good to take out their stone right now, but they're just going to use raw right now. Only costs 3 coins for them, and they're going to take Curia Julia. Or sorry, Circus Maximus, or actually Great Library. Okay, now Great Library might provide them law, and at that point it's game over. Like 5 science versus this is literally the new beatdown strategy with an Agora variant. Like all yellow, all green, with pushing a little bit as you can in white. So the way that Sam's going to win this is not have used his extra turn. Just kidding. Now Sam's going to try to pull off Neptune right now. Or maybe he goes for a politician in the middle. He's discarding that one. Doesn't think he needs to play it. Neptune's going to get taken, but maybe by Fritsch. Wow, using the extra turn to take this science symbol. A lot of the science symbols are being gobbled up by wonders, Curia Julia and Statue of Zeus. So quickly get the theology while you can, and then now you're the pilot. You're the pilot. You have 3 extra turns to their no extra turns. Okay. Maybe just 2 if he builds the Circus Maximus. Now, Sam is not going to let him take the gate. I'm surprised Sam's not even touching Neptune to try to get even more leverage in the Senate and just really improve his chances of winning in the Senate. Okay, but pushing in military, good with Mars. And maybe he knew that Mars was right there, so he's like, I need to get this down. So he's going to add an influence to this one right here, I imagine. No, he's... Oh! And he had no idea that that would give him an extra military. That's going to be good to get that extra military. Fritsch is worried about military, so pushes back. Wow, we're pushing on all 4 fronts here. There's, well, 3 fronts. Nobody's really committing to points, but there's a huge commitment for science from Fritsch, and a lot of commitment in military and the Senate with Sam. Now, 4 of the 6 science symbols and all the extra turns, Fritz really has a high chance in winning in science. If this was Zeus AI playing right now and looking at percentage chance of winning in all the different possibilities, yeah, it's really looking like Sam's got a chance at winning. He's just got to overcome the science. But if you're like that Zeus AI looking at it, you'd see a huge green bar for Fritsch as the only way Fritsch is going to win. Yeah, whenever you take raw, you have a high chance at winning. So I've heard. Okay, finally somebody takes Neptune, and that's going to be your own, I guess. Yeah, taking your own. Take your own out of the equation, and then take the opponent. So I guess he's going to crush this opponent's thing. Maybe he's going to push the military away, and then move his own. Move her to take the military. He gets 1 movement. He chose not to move any cubes. I guess he wants to remain in control of that area, but he doesn't want to be losing in military. Ooh, Zeus. If you're Fritz, which card do you discard from the structure? Things are getting really complicated. I'm just gonna see what he chose. So Caravanserai, discarding that one. Okay, so the issue is don't want to reveal these 2 and don't want to reveal this one as an option. So yep, found a way to earn some money by every blue card you take. So now we're pushing on all 4 fronts. We're pushing in the points, we're pushing in the military, and we're pushing in the Senate, and 1 push from Fritsch in the science. So all 4 fronts just juggling all win conditions. This is pretty exciting here. 6 points to 22. Sam secured the points. So Sam's thinking if I can hold off till the end, I could win, but there's no chance in me winning in points if 1 single science goes wrong, you know, because the Great Library could pull out a law right there. I want to see when the Great Library gets built. That'll be a very interesting change to this game. Ooh, baby. Alright, so a conspiracy is getting chosen. We don't know what it is, but Sam's really good at picking these conspiracies. So, oh, espionage. So that's going to allow him to take not theology. Can't take theology. So what's he going to take? It has to be from the box. We'll see if he even picks that one. I have a feeling the conspiracy coup is going to be used in this game. Wow, really pushing in military with Fritsch doing that. And Fritsch could even push in with Colossus as well. So this coup may actually be a defensive coup rather than an offensive try to win the game with coup. Will all the military tokens be taken in this game? I don't know. Rich just needs to play Colossus and he could make it happen, but Sam's going to try to trigger that and make that not happen right now. So he's not going to do it yet. Aren't you worried, Sam, about Colossus? I guess you don't want to tie it up. You don't want to end it on a tie. And Fritsch, in his turn, he's going to maybe try to take that science using Great Library. He won't start the next stage because he's winning in military. Sorry, Sam had that choice to discard, and he doesn't get any extra turns. So Fritsch engineered that well. He's got 21 coins, so spending the 4 coins here won't be a problem. What does he take? I think he takes strategy. Either that or protects himself with corruption. Yeah, takes strategy. And now he's got him on the ropes with science and now a potential military win with an extra turn with Colossus and strategy. Not to be, strategy could work with any one military card, and then he could use an extra turn with Colossus. That's going to be crazy. So Fritsch taking another yellow. Okay, another yellow card. Using coup immediately in this age, because now there's no reason not to use it. Okay, so Sam chose Fritsch to actually start this age. That was risky because Fritsch could have used Colossus as an extra turn and taken one, gotten a Senate cube out of it, and that's not a good advantage to lose with, especially because he might take that military one and then would be that 1, 2, 3 movement in military because the Colossus plus that one, and all he needs is another 3 military somewhere in there, and he wins the game in military because strategy would give him his 4th. But Sam waited. Now Sam's just going to discard that science because he knows he doesn't want to reveal any science. So that's why he actually let his opponent go first, is because he was worried about the science reveal. So using the little bit of leverage you have to pilot, this is the one wing on the airplane. He's got no extra turns, but he's got the ability to choose who goes first, and that was the right call because he was able to discard that science card. And Fritsch has no way of grabbing from the discard pile. Keep in mind, yep, espionage is still there, and the Senate is pretty contested, so I don't think anybody's winning in the Senate in this game. Ooh, using espionage to take law of all things. My gosh, you got to be careful when your opponent has that conspiracy. So now science is not going to be as easily won, or is it even possible now that law is out of the picture? It's going to have to be a push in military, and he's hoping to be able to get 3 push plus nothing. No military card there. And likely Circus Maximus is going to be built pretty soon. Yep, right there. Called it. Circus Maximus built to block off a military win. And then now it is going to come down to points, I guess. Unless, so you got the 5th symbol. He needs 1 more symbol to win it. He's going to push in military. Obviously, if it does come down to points, Sam does win it. He doesn't want to reveal any science, but I think there's only 1 science card that could make him win, And yeah, hopefully Fritz plays a good game and figures out that they need to be seeing all of those extra turn or using their extra turns to see all of those face down cards. Yeah, pushing in the Senate probably won't do much good. What is he gonna do with this? Sam's gonna take another conspiracy. Yep, choosing another conspiracy at the end of the game. Interesting. Oh, okay, that's a fun one. A little lackluster though, but fun to move around the abilities of some of the things. Maybe he moves the military decree token. Can you only move it one space? Chamber of your choice. So yeah, so you could put it all the way into one that he's controlling and win or get more of a military advantage there. There's no more chance of pushing in the Senate aside from Nosos, so Senate's not going to end it. We're actually going to look at science versus points now. Juggled all four of them in that game. Just such a beautifully designed game. Congrats, Bruno. Congrats, Antoine. Now Fritz is going to just discard and hope that the science that he needs is revealed. Alright, preparing a conspiracy. It is a science, but it's not the science he needs, so he pushes in military. And his opponent, what's his opponent going to do? Discard. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's the last one he'll need. But that conspiracy may be the thing that he needs to win it. Oh my goodness. So he uses Nosos to use an extra turn. He's got enough coins to pull this off. He's going to win in military, or push one extra in military, gets to place down another cube somewhere else. Alright, so now he's controlling the middle section right there. That's all fine and good. And then, yeah, he's controlling everywhere on the Senate except for one location. There's only one location that he doesn't control. Gnosis is just so powerful. Wow, Fritz, just an incredible comeback. Only one location he's not controlling, one shy. And then we see the reverse thing happen with moving the cube over. Wow. Oh my goodness. To the one single Senate chamber that he needed to push it to. He needed all those conspiracies. He needed the coup. He needed the espionage to take law. And he needed that. Not even, I called it lackluster. That was exactly what he needed to push it over there. And then even to secure it even more. Not that it would matter. So yeah, it does matter actually. So instead of being tied up, he pushes it 2 away, making it so that a push of 3 barely misses him. He's gonna build it anyways just for fun. But man, so close. And I knew he'd build it anyways. It's just what we do as Seven Wonders Duel players, just to show we were that close to winning in military, rather than discarding it for coins, which would have been more points in the long run. All right, and then we see the final end for how we're looking points at points in the end. Incredible! Wow, came down very close in points at the end too. If he had discarded that military, he might have 1 more point, but Fritz would have had maybe 1 more point. But yeah, 44 to 49, Sam takes it. Insane game! Wow. I'm very glad you sent that to me. Thank you so much for sending that to me. Yeah, keep sending them my way. We'll wrap up this video at 25 minutes. But yeah, looking at that was just crazy insane. You juggled the military, you juggled the science. The points was the final finisher, and just had him on the ropes with even the Senate. My gosh. Had him on the ropes with the military. 1 chamber shy of losing one space shy of losing in military, one science shy of losing in science, and you ended it with points. Congrats to Sam. Thank you everyone for watching. Take care.